receiver dropped the ball in the end zone. I'm not 100% sure I don't remember if you know what his name was. But he had it in his hands, and it dropped, and he went for it on fourth down. If they had caught that ball, the Patriots would have lost that game. And quite frankly, I think the Patriots deserved to lose that game because I wasn't quite impressed at all. I haven't been impressed with the Patriots yet. I haven't.
No, they've been losing very close games.
Who?
Well, I don't know. It seems like
they're not losing close games.
I mean, winning close games. Excuse me. They, I don't know. It looks like they've been just like lackadaisical the past couple of games that they've been playing. Really,
they're relying on too many rookies, and they don't have a lot of the parts that were needed.
Yeah, but would you agree though that Tom Brady does? He does look. He looks like he's producing a little bit gradually more as the season goes on.
Being a fantasy owner of Tom Brady right now, he's killing me because Brady's not performing as at 08 season, 07 season. But I've expected that. I'm expecting that to happen because he missed the whole 2009 season. Is it 2000? 2008.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
You know what I mean. But Brady needs to work himself back into the mode of going out there week after week and producing again. He has 3 rings. He can hang it up and go walk into the Hall of Fame right now. We'll just put that out there.
Yeah.
But Brady needs to come back and be the Brady of old and deliver this team because right now, a lot of bumps and bruises are hurting this team.
Yeah. Especially with Fred Taylor being up with his broken ankle. And
Welker came back last week, which was great because we need Welker. We need Welker to lead us into the postseason.
I will not lie, though, that Tom Brady, he does look somewhat confident in the pocket.
He's rusty.
Yeah, he is rusty, but he does look more confident in the pocket now because he's holding back there with his own, and then when he knows that there's a receiver open, he'll go for him.
He will. I mean, Randy Moss even hasn't lit it up yet. I mean, he's got a few touchdown passes. I got one last week, but it's just because Brady hasn't got accustomed to being in that mode yet of going out week after week and doing what he's done.
Yeah, right.
He will give it time, but we'll have to see from there.
Yeah.
The Patriots are playing. Have the Ravens. It is drawing a blank. Denver Broncos this week 4:15, and it should be a great test because number one, Josh McDaniels is the coach for the Patriots. We want revenge.
For the Patriots, you mean the Broncos?
For the Broncos, the Patriots want revenge on Josh McDaniels.
Plus, I'll also put it out there, they're one of the undefeated teams in the NFL, 4-0.
And I'm shocked with that.
I'm not shocked at all. They've been playing great football.
Well, I'm shocked, number one, because who did they deal away?
They still have
Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was dealt.
I don't think so.
Yes, he was.
I don't think so.
Yes, he was.
Who did he get dealt for? Where did he go?
Jay Cutler's now with the Bears. Yes, he is, because he's on my fantasy team. Jay Cutler's now with the Bears. So that's number one that shocks me, because Jay Cutler has always been a solid quarterback.
Okay.
Solid quarterback that can deliver.
I'm shocked with that. I can't. Well, they've been playing. The running game has been great.
Well, it's more than the running game it produces. I mean.
I'm trying to think of who was their quarterback though.
Traded with the Bears. It's one of the Bears quarterbacks, I believe.
I'm trying to think of who it might be.
I have my computer here with me, but I'm not 100% sure. But he was dealt, and I'm just trying to figure out how this team is this way. I mean, I think it has to do a lot with Josh McDaniels and his philosophy.
Oh, but he's a good young coach that he can relate to the players, obviously, because they're around his age. I think he's one of the youngest coaches in the NFL.
Yeah, he is.
He's one of the youngest coaches, I believe.
30-ish around there. So it's a great.
You can't relate with it.
It's a great thing what he's been able to do.
Yeah. So
we're going to look forward to that game, which is on Sunday at 4:15, and hopefully we can continue to produce and get to 4-1. I believe it would be.
Yeah.
Bruins have opened up action over the past week, and we've had a few games to see of the Bruins. And a lot of people aren't liking what I'm saying about the Bruins. And guess what? I don't know why, because the Bruins just don't look great right now. They're 1-2. It's early in the season. But number one, Kessel was dealt. We're just going to put that out there. A lot of people say, oh, Phil Kessel, he didn't do anything. Here's my thing. Phil Kessel had an awesome season last year. He wanted the big money. I don't think I would have given it to him, but you needed to work something out. We traded him away for a first-round pick and a second-round pick.
2 first-round picks.
For first-round picks and a second round to the Maple Leafs, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but the 2009 season right now lacks the big guy.
Yeah, the first game when they came out, the season home opener against the, who was it?
It was the Washington Capitals.
Washington Capitals, one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
I'm scheduled to open up. I'm going to put that out there right now.
Yeah, against the Washington Capitals, coming off of another playoff team from last year. Also having Alexander Ovechkin and other names on that team.
Toothless?
Toothless? Yeah.
Ugly? You can put that out there too.
I don't really have anything to say about that. He's a great player in the NHL.
Yeah, he's the best player, I feel.
But coming back, the second game against the Carolina Hurricanes is just absolutely eliminating them. I think it was a little bit of payback of what they did last year in the playoffs when the game-winning goal in overtime.
Carolina, that's what you're saying? Oh, I absolutely do agree with that because the Bruins had a chip on their shoulder. They lost Game 7.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And then last night against the Anaheim Ducks, Timo Solani looked great. He looked like the Timo Solani of old.
Well, the Penguins, they have the Danny Malkin and they have the Sidney Crosby types. So that team, is going to be solid, and they're going to be primed and ready to defend the cup.
Yeah.
This is the toughest schedule I've seen for the Bruins to start out a season.
I think they're still trying to get.
Here's what I feel: if we can't beat these teams now, we're going to have to assemble some kind of parts to get this team into mold to go deep in the postseason. You have to get past these 3.
I'll say it right now. The Bruins, by the trade deadline, you will see new faces on this Bruins roster.
You're going to have to.
You'll see it.
I would love to see Vincent LeCavalier here. That would be a great thing because Cavalier wins Stanley Cups. He does. So we're going to have to see if a veteran type like that can get in the building here at the Garden. They need somebody. Yep. David Krejci's coming off his hip surgery. People keep telling me it's different with baseball players. No, it's not. It's a hip. You have to come back at full strength with the hip, and you can't. A-Rod had it, Mike Lowell had it, and now David Krejci has it. He can't come back at full strength yet. He's going to work himself into it and get out there and produce at the level that he can. Don't expect big things from him early on. At the second half, they'll work him in, and he'll be fine, which will be great. That should be great.
Hopefully.
Right now is when you need him. When you need something important.
I'll say this right now, though. I think the Bruins are still trying to get used to the new faces on the team because a lot of these players. I love
Beijing. That's a great move.
A lot of these players haven't played with each other.
No.
A lot of them haven't.
Nope.
So I think they're just trying to get into the mold of how this team will end up playing this year.
I agree with that. And with that note, we're going to drop the puck here on Face the Facts. We thank you all for joining us here. We have some more action for you, so you can watch us some more. And we're going to talk more about the Red Sox, the Patriots, the Bruins, and the Celtics, who have just begun their preseason. So for Rob McCarthy, I am Nick Face. Happy birthday, Face the Facts.